Hey, what's up, everybody? How we doing today? So there's three main things I want to talk to you about real estate. One is your risk factor. You never want to be over leveraged on a property, meaning you're going to have trouble getting debt. You're going to have trouble expanding as well as growing. Another risk that you're going to have is areas. You don't want to buy in a high crime riddled area. That's going to hurt you, or a depleting area. You want to buy where on areas there's flicks and flips being done, there's new construction being built, there's facilities and warehouses that are being opened, or places that have been established for a long time. You don't want to buy in small towns. You want to buy in a more populated area. Now, it doesn't have to be the city. It could be outside of a city. That's absolutely fine. Not a small town of 1,000 people. You're going to have a very hard time growing and building a portfolio. Also, you want to have exit strategies. Always 3 exit strategies in a deal. One, I always want to make sure I can sell the property pretty much immediately and at least break even or be able to make a little bit of a profit. 2, I want to be able to cash out, refi, or strip my equity out of the property, and I can do that by a few different ways. One is appreciation on the property, which that's a big if. 2 is the tenant paying down the mortgage on the property, which is something that takes quite a while. Or 3, I can build that into the property with a rehab by buying a distressed property. Just say 50,000, putting 50 into it, now it's worth 200,000. So those are some really good exit strategies that you really want to focus on for every single property that you buy. Another one is your DTI. That's your debt to income ratio. So your debt to income ratio is extremely important, especially if you're going to be using banks. People say banks will stop you at 10 or 12 or 15 loans, and that's very true if you're not controlling your debt to income ratio. Ultimately, you want your debt to be under 39%, and you shouldn't have an issue getting 80% cash out refis, as well as getting as much debt as you want to in order to keep buying real estate. But there's one more thing that's tacked to that, and that's number 3. That's quantity over quality. I buy properties that are $400, $450, maximum of $500 a month for a single family property. That's my taxes, mortgage, and insurance. My cash flow is always going to be $450 to $550. Meaning, if I have a portfolio of 100 units, 100 properties, and 50% of that, that's 50 doors, are completely vacant or are not cash flowing at all, not making me any money, I'm still going to stay afloat because I'm keeping my taxes, my mortgage, and my insurance below my actual cash flow, which is the money that's coming directly to me. If you want to learn more about this, the link is in the bio. You can join for 50% off right now, or just follow me for more. I'll check you all later.